This was me on one of the proudest days of my life. This is me in my number twos with my forage cap on the day I actually passed out.
A soldier at just 17. Mel Bensley from Nottingham served for Queen and country.
After 91, when we were all amalgamated into one army, I came out as the Royal Signals. The medal there actually explains that I served in Northern Ireland during the conflicts in 1989 and 1990. It was my first posting, and I was still only 18 when I first went out there.
It was decades later, during lockdown, that the trauma she had buried resurfaced.
At its worst, I got up crying and I went to sleep crying.
Mel turned to alcohol to cope with the PTSD, losing her job running the local pub and her home with it.
I didn't know what to do with myself and became very lonely, very scared, and started closing down. And the only thing I knew what to do was to reach for alcohol to make me feel human, is the best way of describing it. It made me feel something.
It's estimated that around 4,000 veterans are homeless, with many living in hostels but hundreds on the streets. The government is pledging to end homelessness amongst veterans by next year, reinforced by an £8.5 million fund named Op Fortitude. Critics say they'll miss the target. The British Legion's Poppy Appeal raises cash to help veterans and their families. Like most places, homelessness is increasing in Nottingham by at least 50% this year. The charity framework is trying to plug the gaps. Andrew is chief exec.
Well, we have a national housing shortage, and that's exacerbated by a cost of living crisis. And it means that people, for instance, who we are trying to resettle with private landlords simply can't afford the rent.
I, Melanie Ducker, swear by Almighty God that I will be faithful and bear allegiance to Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth II.
Mel's now in recovery and has a home again through Framework. Her experiences while serving took a lot from her, but still she's giving back to her armed forces family.
I still am, and always have been, very proud of the fact that I was able to serve my Queen and country, and until the age of 55 I am still actually a registered reservist. So I could get called up if things go wrong.
Will Hollis, GB News in Nottingham.